This is Hannah and Cailin back again with Double Talk. I'm Cailin. And I'm Hannah, and we're here at Village East in New York City for the Tribeca Film Festival 2023 premiere of the short film, Fish Out of Water.
Lexi, a struggling young mom, has an opportunity to reconnect with her estranged family after she's approached by her now-sober father with news of her mother's failing health in Francesca Scorsese's directorial debut, Fish Out of Water.
I'm sure you've gotten this before, but it must be nerve-wracking to dip your toes in, you've been an actor, to dip your toes in directing because your last name alone holds such a weight in the film industry. But you really are killing it, and you've been killing it for a while even as an actress. How do you want to kind of develop your own style? Like, what do you want a Francesca Scorsese film to mean for people, just in general?
Oh my god, I mean, it's so hard to, like, break away. I mean, I'm always going to be associated with my dad, and that, I mean, it's not a bad thing. I love him so much, and he's so talented. I don't know, I hope that people are able to see my films and appreciate them, and, you know, they're all going to be very personal to me. Every film I've made is very personal to me, so it's kind of like putting a piece of your heart out there and just hoping people, you know, treat it well and like it.
The film is a really raw look at how an illness in the family doesn't just affect that person who's sick, it affects the entire family.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you hope that viewers take away about family bonding through difficult times from this film?
I mean, no family is perfect, and there'll always be, you know, little issues and, you know, problems within your relationships with your family and your loved ones, but I don't know, I hope that people are able to, you know, just appreciate just the bonding that comes with, you know, having a loved one that's ill, and it's interesting to me because I never really thought that it would cause me and my dad to get closer together, but it's really why we're like best friends now, is we're in it together, and, you know, I hope that other people see that, and if they're experiencing a similar thing, you know, just lean on your loved ones because they're always going to be there for you. So.
And I know you were a bit nervous showing it to your mom particularly. What was her reaction like? I know you mentioned your dad. What kind of advice, not that you need it, from your family, and kind of reaction from your parents did you get from this film?
There's always advice coming from my parents.
I love that. I love it. Any dad, right?
Exactly. He's oh my god, he always has something that he wants to share, whether that's with the editing or the, you know, the actual shooting of the film. He's like has something he wants to say, but I don't know. My mom originally, I really prepared her beforehand. I've made other films about her that were actually using real footage of her, which was a little bit more difficult for her to see. But I asked her when I showed it to her, I was like, are you upset? Are you okay? And she was like, I'm okay because you prepared me for it, and, you know, now I was able to really appreciate it rather than like worry the whole time. So.
Tell me about the title, Fish Out of Water.
It started as a completely different film, and it was kind of like we did this prompt in class, and they showed us pictures of people, and we had to choose a person and then kind of make a character based off of them, and a storyline, and, you know, an antagonist and a goal that they wanted. And the photo I chose was of a guy sitting on the subway holding a fish in a bag, and that was Robert, and I kind of imagined him bringing the fish to his grandson. It was just a whole other thing, and then the water, and like the, you know, just water became such a big theme in the film, and Lexi, the character, is such a fish out of water in this world that we've created, and her family. So, and then there's all the other little things that happen. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of where it came from.
It was born in a classroom.
It
the
was
idea.
Born in a
Don't
classroom.
ever say that class is on film.
Hey, I know, right? I know.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I think that the family dynamic is so complex. No matter where you come from or what your family situation is, I think that there's so many nuances to it, and I hope that people watch this film and have an understanding of how an illness can affect so many people in the family, how substance abuse can affect people in the family. But overall, I mean, it can be worked through with love, you know?
And I love watching creators of all types, actors, producers, writers, more than ever recently in interviews, because I feel like there's been kind of an opening of dialogue where people are more willing to talk about the things that they care about or the things that they believe in, whereas before it was just like keep your head down and do your work, right?
Yeah.
How do you kind of see the juxtaposition, I guess, or the overlap of what you want to say as a person and what you want to say through your work?
I think that the reason why why I love being as an artist is it is communication at its essence, and the element of empathy is something that I find really important. So I love being able to take on a character, and I might not have any understanding or reality with how this particular character lives her life, but I have to understand and walk in her shoes and understand that and communicate something. And I think that's really powerful. So that's really the point of art, is to say something that you believe in, that means something, to understand yourself a little bit better, to understand how other people walk around in this world. So I think there has to be some sort of element of courage or bravery or a sense of boldness to be an artist.
This is a really particularly exciting night because it's Francesca's directorial debut. What is she like as a director?
She is genuinely like one of the most sincere human beings that I've ever worked with. This project was really important for her, and she sent me the script and I absolutely fell in love with it, and you could see and feel her heart throughout the entirety of this film. But she was also incredibly collaborative and let all of us shine and was a true leader. Oh my God, I'm in love with that woman.